really coming down to the wire there.
Yeah, A40 doing all he can, but the
13,000
ending just a bit too much for Ender.
Whoa. It's fine. This was always the script. 8 stars on Sev 26. 6.5 minutes. Oh, this cannot feel good. The nerves have got to be through the roof.
The thing is, semifinal tiebreaker. China have been here before. 2023. It's about as memorable as they come, I think, as a top 6 run is. Semifinals, they won 2 matches. 6-5, 6-5. They won QCO twice. First against the United Kingdom and second against France. So actually, semis TB against Europe. China have been here before. I'm not sure Italy have been here so much. Oh, yes. Michael Super for the TV makes sense. No. Will Super go hidden is the only question. I think
how big a Giga Chad is Super?
Oh, massive. But the thing is, with how he's been playing today, he has been underperforming. Of course he's been great. He's never that bad. But this has not been his day. He might just go Nomad just to be safe, thinking, I'm not sure I can handle this on hidden today. Sometimes you have to make the decision on the day. This might be one of those times for Super Triple S right now.
Or maybe, with the weight of his teammates' hopes and dreams on his shoulders, he does go for hidden. Thinking that we need to get any advantage we can.
Yeah, the hopes of a billion resting on Super and Michael right now. The hopes of the continent of Europe to have representation in finals again, resting on A40 and Deku. No mods anywhere. I do believe Super has practiced this with hidden, but he's not going to attempt it in the match. Sometimes being safe is better than being sorry, especially when the nerves are this high. Here we go. I think this favors China. I think this map favors China, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
I will say it, all my channel points are on Team Italy, so I am not biased at all in my commentary right now. Italy with the early accuracy lead, but only 700 points means nothing in scheme of things. There's 6.5 minutes to bring this down.
Grand final tiebreaker music. Super gonna be the first to find a break. It's Super again. Down to 95% in the early going.
Actually. That's uncharacteristic.
Yeah. Everyone catches that 1-5 flip. That's so fast, but everyone hits it. And Super kind of missing on nothing now. This could be trouble for China. It's not over. It's only a 10k lead, and there's so much map left, and Deku has traded it.
Yep, Michael and A40 on the full combos now.
Yeah, A40 looking so clean. Wow.
Look at that.
I will be honest, I think this map mostly comes down to the second half, but even still, 3 100s through that first section is wild.
I mean, you'd like to have a lead build up by the time you get to the end, and it's not really looking like any team has really got the advantage. Deku's accuracy is a little bit too low to give Italy a convincing lead, even though Super missed.
Alright, streams come in. These are very difficult patterns. This map, like many in the poll, is very Japanese. Collab between Tasuke912 and Uone, 2 people who have had their fair share of TWC victory.
They know exactly what it takes to win. They also know exactly what it takes for people to miss and lose.
Yeah, and they tend to put it in their maps. Tasuke, I think, the most.
They go, man. Look at him go, 99.8%. What is bro cooking?
Yeah, and at the break, both teams will see the score difference. They will see that it's down to 16-27 after only the first quarter. The longest TB we've had in a few runs, I think. And Deku gonna miss just before that 156 split. Here comes the speed.
Not good. That's gonna. Oh, Super trades the miss though.
Yeah, A40 hits A100. That's all. Michael is holding. He's being cancelled out by God's strongest single tap player. Michael misses, and only A40 is left.
That's really gonna pull the lead towards Italy. A40 still on combo cap. Deku ahead of Super. It would not be strange to see this grow up to at least 15,000 points by the time everyone's back at combo cap. 400 points.
I believe the speed section is incoming. This map does go up to 260, and I think this is where it does. Actually, no. This is just finishers. Everyone catching the actually really tricky finisher.
A40
misses. A40 loses the FC. Breaks again. China with the lead now, but it's still slim. Michael misses, trades it back over to Italy. We're in the first half of this map, and my heart is already out of my chest.
Deku finding a miss as well.
Yeah, and it's a huge one. 10k score swing.
The accuracy is, again, as good as A40's accuracy is, it's being cancelled out by the fact that Deku is slightly struggling on the active part.
The hardest burst in the map comes in. Everyone hits it. But Deku with some misses right before and just generally struggling for combo is going to mean that despite A40's hero play so far, Italy are behind by 25k. This is not unwinnable. The mono catches everyone but Super.
Oh baby, here goes
players having trouble with that one.
Here goes Super.
The hero of China, back for another year. He's recovered his combo. He's passed 1,000 for what feels like it might be the first time this match. At the perfect time.
He might not have.
Look at this! Before. Super misses. How did Italy both hit that?
25,000 points in it now, but Italy has the combo advantage. Slightly, it's a very small advantage.
Super gonna miss again. This lead is shrinking. A40 breaks, but it's
crazy.
Not too bad. Italy are gonna need a big breakdown from China. Michael misses, but it cuts the lead by about a sixth. 30k to 25 as we enter the break. A40 well ahead of everyone. Deku well behind. It's a high card 650k versus a pair of 630s here. Italy might not like where this game of Balatro is heading.
Oh boy. Yeah, Deku really struggling to hold his combo. Really sort of, I guess, preventing Italy from shrinking this.
Yeah.
A lot of times he gets the 500 combo or so and finds the miss, really preventing that bonus score from adding up.
Only Deku is at the combo cap right now, and here we go. I think the map increases a lot of difficulty here. Deku 100ing a full screen. It doesn't do a ton to the score. Misses would have been worse, but that's still a big deal.
That is such a nasty pattern. At least everyone hits it, but as you say, Deku only hitting 100s on it.
Oh, Deku missing! He recovers! Easy to lock that stream up, but nobody does! Everyone hits it!
A40 back above 99%, but he does find a miss.
Say that, yeah, it looks like China finally starting to run away with this one. I did think their win condition was simply to make it to tiebreaker, to defend all your picks against an Italy who's very hard to defend against.
Here we go. Look at Super Michael go.
These streams, you can miss 100 notes in a row here. I would know it happened to me in practice a couple times. Everyone hitting that first and hardest one. I think China have this done after an odyssey of a match. An extremely close tiebreaker. Italy gonna double miss the last burst in the map. And that is going to be it. Pending the player's connection to Bancho for the next 20 seconds. China are going to be your 6th member of the top 6 of Taiko World Cup 2026. And Italy, it's been a valiant effort, but 7th is where they lie.
This has been an actual back and forth, constant.
And Super just gonna pip A40 to the post and get the MVP on the tiebreaker. Michael close behind the 2. That's gonna be it for the region of Europe in TWC. Italy were the last ones standing, the only ones that made top 8 from Europe. They are now out, but they can hold their heads high. That was a hell of a semifinals weekend for a team who probably weren't expected to be that hot on the skill cap end of things. I think we reached skill cap this round. This is a skill cap pull, and they handled it pretty damn well. China, though, just a little bit stronger on the final and most important map. We had to break the ties somehow, and it's gonna go to them. Seed 7 makes it to top 6.
I was looking at the scores at the end of that tiebreaker. 57,000 points. makes it look a lot more convincing than it looked for a long part in the tiebreak.
Oh,
Just
Italy were
China
leading
really
for,
getting
like,
the better of Italy in the end.
Italy were leading for almost as much of that map as China were. That was really something. So, China win. They advance to the lower bracket round 6. That will be one of the first lower bracket matches of finals. They will face South Korea. That's going to be a tough one.
Ooh,
Peaceful
baby.
and Applers in 2v2. Ooh-wee. 5th seed, totally deceptive for that team. The qualifiers was kind of unlucky for them. They had one map where they didn't double SC, and because the qualifiers pool was pretty chill on the difficulty and a lot of teams did well, they just seeded down in 5th. But this is a dangerous matchup for China. The others will be Japan versus Chile in the winners finals. Both of those teams have already guaranteed top 3 and a profile badge. Brazil versus Taiwan in the lower bracket will face the winner of South Korea China. Those are our matchups for finals weekend. They have all been set. But that's it for the semis weekend. We will have a map pool showcase today.
Yeah, Maple
That's it.
Showcase is set allegedly for an hour and 40 minutes from now. Not sure if
Yep.
that's correct.
14 UTC is the plan.
Yes.
Of course,
Fantastic.
it may be a little later, but